Welcome to CBTSport.net Game of the Week. Bringing you high school, college, amateur, semi-pro, and professional sports video from right here in Central Vermont. Over a decade of local Central Vermont sports video action.
Put some.
It's time. Good evening. CBTSport.net Game of the Week.
My daddy made this. Daddy.
All spectators are asked to watch the game.
Good evening and welcome to U-32 High School, where tonight's Division II girls soccer matchup features the Montpelier Solons being hosted by the U-32 Raiders. I'm Carl Parton. I'll be bringing you play-by-play on this one, and we are delighted to have a special guest, game analyst and commentator tonight in his debut, Mike Noyes, the coach here of the varsity boys at U-32 High School. Mike, welcome for joining.
Oh, thanks, Carl. Good to be here.
And you picked a great game, the crosstown rivalry game here, Montpelier versus U-32. It was a doozy last year, 2-1. Montpelier is the only team to beat the eventual U-32 girls championship soccer team. Both rosters have changed a lot. Both teams very young, but it's always going to be a good game when these two match up.
Oh yeah, I was there. That was a great game, and that went down to the wire, if I remember correctly.
Absolutely did. I think it was a breakaway by one of the players we're going to be watching that gave Montpelier the lead, and I believe, as I recall, and I don't recall well usually, but it was a Sienna Mills super speedy breakaway that scored the game-winning goal in that one.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't surprise anybody. She is quick.
So we're going to turn it over here to Hank Van Orman, the athletic director, for the starting lineups for Montpelier and U-32.
Midfield, number 4, Sienna Mills. Midfield, number 8, Grace Nostrand. Midfield, number 9, Ava Hollingsworth. In goal, number 10, Bella Wozniak. Defense, number 13, Annika Turkop. Midfield, number 14, Anya Carlson. Forward, number 16, Esther Carlson. Midfield, number 17, Anya Rand. At center back, number 18, Zoe Plummer-Tripp. Non-defense, number 23, Molly Hutton. And now let's hear for you U-32 Raiders, coached by Steve Conlon, assisted by Lauren Caswell and Abby Allen. At forward, number 2, Greta Little. Back, number 4, Tova Williams. Midfielder, number 5, Clara Wilson. Midfielder, number 9, Maya Pasco. At back, number 11, Sun Meehan. Midfielder, number 14, Lauren Town. At back, number 15, Yvette Petrella. Midfielder, number 16, Avery Noss. Back, number 17, Jen Clayton. Midfielder, number 18, Alyssa Frazier. And in goal, number 99, Evie Moore. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats, face the flag next to the scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem.
right, Carl Parton back here with Mike Noyes, and really looking forward to this one. Montpelier coming into the game at 3-1. They dropped their first game to Middlebury, but have since had solid performances with 3 victories since. U-32 2-1-1, coming off a tough, brutal, merciless loss to Harwood last Friday night, 11-0. U-32 a little nicked up in that one, lost a player or two in it, and Harwood went for the throat and then kept on scratching.
Yeah, they didn't give up, that's for sure. 11-0, that hurt a little bit.
So we're looking down the rosters here, Mike, and we see that the Montpelier Solon's not a single senior. Now, in a boys' team, you know, from your freshman year to your senior year, you build muscle mass, you get a little bigger, a little taller, a little stronger. Makes a big difference. Not quite so much in the girls' game, I think. You know, a lot of the girls are almost fully grown. They've already grown into their height by the time they're freshmen. So it's not quite the difference in a boys' game, but still, experience has to be a factor.
Yeah, a lot of these girls play club ball, so they're definitely experienced. But I expect Montpelier to come out and use their speed against U-32 tonight, and you know, you have speed whether you're a junior or a senior.
Absolutely. And talked to Coach Town, and he talked about making a couple adjustments. Clara Wilson, a really athletic and fast freshman, he might have her marking up a little bit, or helping to mark up on Sienna Mills, who we've talked about already in this one. So that's something we're going to keep an eye on. Looks like Montpelier won the coin toss, and they will kick it off to get things started.
Looks like Montpelier coming out in a 4-3-3, using those 3 center mids. Probably be running right out of the middle.
Ball forward, and it's played by the Raiders. That is Clayton. Clayton looking down the left side onto the foot of Pasco. And Montpelier plays what I call the controlled Euro style, where they're not afraid to pass it back, use their keeper. Really, they play through their defense.
Yeah, they bring it out of the back well, from the defense, getting forward, and that's kind of the way they start their offense.
This will be a throw-in. Clayton will take it for the Raiders. Clayton's through ball, a little too much pep on that one. That's going to go across the end line. And we'll see how the Solons play out of the back here. You know, a lot of teams will just go for that blast goal kick. The Solons will. This is where they draw the defense, and that's the purpose of playing it out of the back, right? You kind of give yourself more space in the field, draw the offense up so you have less to move against around the midfield.
Exactly, and that ball's got to be right to feet, though. That was put to space and makes it really difficult for that outside back to be able to move that ball.
You know, Montpelier's had some success, but this rivalry game does bring a little bit of nerves, playing under the lights, playing well, you know, schools. Montpelier U-32 is the arch rivalry now, I think, in Central Vermont. It's definitely the one where a lot of fans come and participate and get fired up to come watch. So, Raiders with control on the near side. It's Pasco. Pasco with a move. She crosses it into the middle. There to make the play and cleared away, though, is Plummer Tripp, the sophomore center back for the Solons. One thing I've seen from Montpelier for the several years I've covered them, and it's probably just as you said, Mike, their club experience, very poised, very composed. They never play with a sense of urgency. They're always just controlled and playing their game. There's a shot, and it's a goal! The Raiders hop on top early, and I think it was Alyssa Frazier knocking that one in.
Yeah, she hit that one from about 30 yards out. Right over the keeper, who was out off of her line a little bit. Beautiful goal.
Seen Alyssa play. She was a Berlin player for several years, and powerful boot. And Mike, if she could cross over, I think you'd have her taking some of your free kicks.
We'd take her any day. That's just the start that U-32 needed. It's been in Montpelier's end the entire half. This is the first time they've gotten over half field right here.
Solons with the counter. Carlson making the pass forward, cleared out quickly by Avery Noss, the junior. Noss was one of the 2 starters returning from last year's Division II Girls State Championship team for the Raiders.
Yep, and the other one being Lauren Town, running out of the center.
Oh, and I almost forgot, of course, Evie Moore, too. And what a difference Evie Moore is feeling this year from last year when she might have seen 2 or 3 shots on goal per game, and definitely getting her work this year, but she's a solid keeper.
Yep, it's an entire new back line for the Raiders, and so she's been tested early and often, and that's the first time she's picked up the ball this game.
I have a funny feeling that teams are going to start realizing the danger of Alyssa Frazier, too, with her range, anything inside 45 or 50, she can put it on target. We're going to find certainly the Thetford 1-1 tie that we covered a couple weeks ago. By the second half, she had a mark within 2 feet of her. Here's a chance for the Solons. Ooh, and offsides. That was just half a step, Mike.
Yeah, that was really close. They're lucky that was whistled offside.
As a coach, what do you tell your defense as far as trusting the officials to see that?
Oh boy, some officials are really good, and other officials, it seems they miss most of them. I guess it depends on which side of the call you're on.
This will be a throw-in for the Solons. Sending it back is Mae Byrne. No, correction, that was Hollingsworth. Here's a cross, again, making the run down to the end line and saving it, keeping it in. Clayton's there to take it away from Carlson, who showed nice hustle to keep that ball in play. Here's Carlson again, her cross to the middle. Coming on to pick it up is Hollingsworth. Far side Rand now. There's the composure I was talking about, Mike. They aren't afraid to play it back and get a little different look when things get a little crowded. Kind of reshape their attack. Here comes Mills now. Clara Wilson guarding her close. Here's a shot, and Moore lets that one go.
Yeah, I think Sienna has drawn the attention of Coach Town, and she has drawn a mark, and that might be on her all game.
I played 1 year of college at Linden State, and my job for many games was to just stay within 8 inches of the best attacker for the other team. Here's a chance for the Raiders. Oh, and well defended. Clearing that one away was Molly Hutton. Here's Hutton again. And it's pretty annoying having somebody stay 6 inches away even when their team's on offense. Here's a through ball for the Solons. Clearing it out to the side, well, is Sun Meehan.
And that's just great defending by Sun, keeping her on her back, staying 1.5 steps ahead. Excellent defending.
To finish the story there, I got kicked by a lot of strikers who didn't like me that close to them for that many minutes.
You're not going to make many friends with that job.
Here's the Solon space in the middle. It's Nostrant. Nice cutback. Onto the foot of Rand. Rand trying to play it in. Some played back, and here comes Frazier back the other way. Sends the long through ball. On the foot of Pasco, and takes the shot. Didn't get around it like she wanted to, but that gives Wozniak a chance to get a feel for the ball. Here's Mills now. Handball, Mike?
Not sure what the call was. They're just calling it direct.
So we saw a really interesting call here in the Thetford game. That was a 1-1 tie. Alyssa Frazier from about 40 yards out took a free kick and buried it in the net. The hands were up by the officials, which made it an indirect. But instead of taking it as a goal kick, which here's another shot, and that one's high and wide. It was Frazier again. So instead of taking it for a goal kick, they put it back at the spot of the indirect kick, which seemed incorrect to me. I really was baffled by what the call was. I thought maybe they kicked it before the whistle, but
no. If they kick it before the whistle, they will just. You don't need a whistle for that call, but they will. But they'll have a re-kick from the spot of the foul. That should have been a goal kick coming out.
I think the whole fan base here was confused. Because as we were calling the game, it was, what just happened? What was the call?
Yeah, and unfortunately, sometimes you don't get explanations from the officials like you do in a youth game. They don't need to explain themselves. They just point.
You should know. All right, here is Petrella now, sending it forward, dispossessed. Coming back the other way for the Solons is Nostrand. Nostrand with a long ball forward. Nos makes the play. Nostrand again making a run. Gets the shot off, but it's wide left.
It looks like U-32 is content to sit in this 4-5-1 formation, keeping a couple of outside middies a little bit high on the offensive side and dropping them back when they're on defense.
You think Coach Town slid back a little bit after the goal, or was this his initial attack formation?
No, it looks like he came out in that formation, which makes sense against a high-powered team such as Montpelier.
Ball attempt down the line by Williams, a little long. It will be a throw-in for the Solons. Hutton will take it. Hutton plays it back onto the foot of Emily Fuller, one of the two center backs. Played out by U-32. Yeah, if you're Coach Town, you got to be happy, number one, after the 11-0 loss to Harwood, coming out and getting an early goal, and that certainly sets the table for his strategy and his formation coming into this one.
Well, absolutely, and it's always nice to get an early goal. It doesn't matter what you're running or who you're playing.
Mills with a nice forward ball. Here's a shot. Wide to the right, and that's going to go across the end line.
Montpelier definitely using Esther Carlson as that target player, and they're feeding her. She's playing with her back to the defense, and she's content to try to get that ball out wide.
You're going to see excellent punts and excellent goal kicks from the keeper, Evie Moore. That's such a weapon and a benefit to have for a team when your keeper can do both of those skills well.
And I ask, which more kicks the ball farther, Evie or her younger brother, who is the varsity goalie for the boys' side, AJ?
We may have to have a competition here for a CVTsport.net Player of the Game T-shirt.
I don't know if AJ wants that competition to happen.
Here's a shot, and it's again wide right. Montpelier a little content with taking shots from distance at Moore at this point. And that's okay with Coach Steve Town and Evie Moore, I'm sure.
Yeah, she'll collect all of those that are shot from 25 yards.
Okay, AJ, that was 50-yard goal kick. There's your challenge right there. We're going to be watching you next game we cover for the boys.
Oh, well, let's hope they play that a little bit shorter.
There's Mills showing off her speed. The freshman Wilson recovers, though, and contains. Wilson doing her job, keeping her body between Mills and that goal, not letting her get around the corner.
And that's a tough ask of a freshman, but she is up to the task so far.
Here's Mills. Williams now picks her up. Here's the shot. It's a low one, but an easy one for Evie Moore to make the save.
Yeah, the Raiders will let her shoot from 25 yards all day. If they start penetrating inside the 18, that's when we might have some problems.
Here's Frazier, looking good around the corner. Takes the shot, and Wozniak was ready for that one. And, Wozniak was off her line. She was almost at the 12 there. Frazier can lift that. Might have been a dangerous angle to cut. Here's Nostrand looking forward. Ball goes long. Nos tapping it out and can't find Clayton. Mike, you would know, is Jen Clayton the younger sister of your Claytons that played so well for you last year?
Yeah, no, she is not. They have an older brother, but that's it, as far as I know.
Mills battling with Wilson, and Wilson and the Raiders win the skirmish. Here's a takeaway. Nice defense by Anya Rand. Mills now down the right side. Pulls it back, and just good group defense, good position defense. Raiders keeping their form very well when the Montpelier attack is on its way in.
Yep, the Raiders playing with two defending midfielders that are picking up Sienna every time she comes through.
Here's Mills with a crossfield pass. Nice look. One touch by Hollinsworth. She plays it back to Mills. Williams staying right with Mills. Here's the drop off. Overlap the shot, and Moore is there on the Onion Rand shot. Oh, it's going to go off her hands. I thought she had that one, and had a little spin.
Yeah, that one slipped right through, and that's what Montpelier looks like they're going to need to do. If Mills is going to take those marks, she's going to need to dish that ball off just like she did.
Draw the double team, hit the open teammate. It's a classic in all sports. So, that there is a bit of dew. It's getting cool, so the ball might start, and the field might start getting a little slick. This one headed away by the Raiders. Ooh, still in play, though.
A little bit of a missed kick, but ball came out.
I think Town got in the way and made the play on that one. Here's Greta Little making the run. Meehan looking forward, looking for Little. Back to make the play, Annika Turcotte, the sophomore left back for the Solons. Takeaway by the Raiders. Here's Frazier. She crosses it in. Another nice play by Turcotte. Oh, correction, that was actually Hutton. Hutton topping that one away. Little with a play back. Long shot by Williams. Didn't get all she wanted on that one. Over the end line. One thing Friday night that the Raiders weren't able to do against the Highlanders was string together those control passes, and that was partially the speed and the intensity of Harwood, but I think a young team, that's a skill that's a little more difficult to really master. The players get a little nervous under pressure, and they try to make those long passes just to get it away from themselves and get it out of danger.
Yeah, sometimes when you're playing under that much pressure, it just seems easier to boot the ball as far as you can. And well, they're doing a nice job stringing some passes together today.
Yeah, agreed. Here's a run by Rand. She's tripped up, no call, and Moore will scoop that one up. subdued crowd here this evening. Certainly the Harwood Highlander fans had a lot to cheer about Friday. It was loud and rowdy.
Yeah, there's a shot just wide. Another 30-yard shot. That was a homecoming game, and at times it was hard to tell whose homecoming it was. There's the classic play out of the back from Montpelier. That's real good pressure by Little.
Yeah, the Raiders know these two teams have played together a lot, so the Raiders not afraid to put up some pressure on those on the play out of the back. This one's going to go out of bounds off a Raider. Solon throw in. It will be Turcotte taking the throw for Montpelier. Williams gets first touch on the throw in. She plays it into the U-32 bench. Turcotte will step up for another. Nice one touch back to the foot of Rand. Nostrant with a reversal. Here's a takeaway. Nice play by Pasco. Pasco looking into the middle and just put that a little behind Little. Little drops it off. Ooh, looking for Frazier.
U-32 with a nice little counter there. Just missed that last foot. Getting the ball back to Frazier.
Here comes Nostrant now. Looking long. Here's the through ball. Making the run is Carlson. 14. Yeah, Anya Carlson. Little looks inside. Anya Carlson has the look and sends it wide right.
Mills with a nice pass there. Slotting it back after taking her defender with her.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about now, Mike. There's definitely opportunities for Mills to rack up the good looks for her teammates.
Yeah, there's nothing to say individual effort from her is not going to get her a goal, but great chance will be to dish that ball off.
Fuller drops it off for Williams, or Little drops it off for Williams. Good swarming D by the Solons. There's the clear. With some space is Esther Carlson. Across into the middle. Oh, nice trap. One touch there by Anya Carlson. That looked like a pulled muscle trap for me, Mike, but it was looked good out there. Oh, and here's a run and a takedown. This one will get whistled.
Yeah, she did well with that ball way over her head to put that back into the middle.
Annika Turcotte making that overlap run, and she drew the free kick just outside the 18 for the Solons.
Always dangerous to have defenders running out of the back free.
Looks like Mills will take the kick, and there's no sneaking up on this dual-purpose field. The lines of the football field show you the 10 yards pretty clearly, so it looks like the Raiders' wall doesn't want to move even though the official marched it off for them.
Well, not sure the official had to do that, but probably could have guessed where 10 was.
Here's the shot by Mills, and it's going to be over the crossbar.
It's a pretty quality shot from a set piece at 25 yards.
Moore will take the goal kick for the Raiders. Deflected away first touch by Montpelier. Carlson crosses it into the middle. Coming back to help is Pasco. Mills with a takeaway, weaving through defenders, drops it off for Carlson. And another offsides call.
Yeah, she was well offsides on that one. That one wasn't very close.
I think that is another mistake of youth, that offsides. You know, you get so hungry when you see the ball there and you want to get that extra step.
And some coaches will teach an offside trap. I don't think Coach Town does, but his players did a great job there stepping at the right time.
You know, compared to 10 or even 5 years ago, the club experience that the large majority of these players have, they get coaching all year round rather than just 3 months worth of coaching like it had been in the past. And I think that's why Central Vermont is having such incredible success. Here's a nice cross by Carlson. It's dangerous, open in front of the goal mouth. Mills turns with the shot, but the defense for the Raiders gets back. Another one. It's in the middle. Here's the shot. Missed, and a great opportunity. Nostrand had a look in the middle, but stepping in front of that one was Sun Meehan for the knockaway.
Good things happen when you put it in front of the cage, but boy, they were lucky to get out of that one without a goal.
Here's Mills again. It looks like Kurzmeyer has checked into the game to mark up on her a bit.
Right there you can see how dangerous Mills is with that ball. What a great first touch. Turned the ball around, beat 2 defenders. She's a quality player.
I think Coach Town made it clear they are going to know where Mills is at every moment.
Absolutely.
Through ball intended for Frazier is going to go a little long. Turcotte will take the throw-in for the Solons. Town, or no, Petrella taps that one out of bounds. Ball into the middle. Here's a near takeaway for the Raiders. It is a takeaway. O'Donnell, who's checked into the game, gets a foot on it. Her through ball intended for Frazier. Good pressure that time by Rand. And that goes over the sideline off the Raiders. Substitute checking into the game for Montpelier, Aaliyah Dyson, junior midfielder. Ball played back onto the foot of Nostrand. Nostrand with the cross to Hutton. Hutton dispossessed. Another good play by Pasco. Looking into the middle, couldn't find a teammate.
That's 2 times in a row playing it out of the back, and you can see where that can be a dangerous play with a young team sometimes. This time it worked. The last 2 times they were dispossessed.
Good pressure by Lauren Town, one of the 3 seniors for the U-32 Raiders. Frazier battling with Rand on the far side, out of bounds, and it will be a Raider throw-in. This cross into the middle, well trapped by Carlson. Carlson stays with it. Looking to the right side to Mills. Mills plays it, and that one's going to go across the sideline. I wasn't sure if that was off Mills or Pasco. Pasco knew, so she hustled to try to keep it in. Didn't get there in time. Here's Esther Carlson. It's going to go off the sideline. Raider throw-in. I'm very impressed with the Raiders' performance thus far against a strong-sided Montpelier team.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on the defensive side of the ball, marking up almost man-to-man at times with Sun on Esther Carlson. She's just going to stay with her, it looks like the entire game as well.
Nostrand with a long through ball. We're going to see some Mills speed here. Noss is there, though, and she taps it out. Oh, Mills picks it off. Mills now around the corner, and she's going to run that one over the end line. Goal kick for the Raiders.
Yeah, it was really good defending, using her body to force that ball wide.
First touch by Williams. Now the Raiders going down to the sideline. Coming on hard is Clayton. Clayton battling with Carlson, and it's going to go off on the Solons. Here's a play by Pasco, one of the impactful freshmen. Ooh, nice move by Pasco. Looking for the cross into the middle. A little more pep on that one, and she would have had it on the foot of Frazier.
Pasco's having a really nice first half. She's gotten several opportunities to take that ball and center the ball. She's doing a good job out there.
Here's Noss. Oop. Oh, that one right off Carlson's face. And Carlson didn't even flinch. She stayed right with it. Tough young lady.
That's a great ball.
There's the look by Pasco ahead again. One's going to go over the sideline. Raiders will get the throw. Here is Clayton looking for Pasco down the line. Pasco into the middle to O'Donnell. Mills will come away with it for the Solons. There's that shadowing matchup again. Williams was taking a turn at midfield, staying with Mills.
Yeah, it looks like whichever side she travels to, the other one's going to pick her up.
O'Donnell keeps it in. Frazier with a head. Back to O'Donnell. Ooh. Chip up by Turcotte. Turcotte comes away with it, looking ahead. Good stuff. And here's Carlson. She's got some space. Good recovery by Meehan to stay with her. Noss with a clear. Right onto the foot of Rand for Montpelier. Rand now making her move. Takes the shot. It's on target. Oh, off the crossbar. And Noss clears it away. Good opportunity for the Solons there. That was well placed, and they almost gave U-32 a little bit of their own medicine. We'll see if we can get the replay on that one. Yeah, we do have it.
That was a great take. Good shot from distance on a volley.
One of the three keepers' best friends, that crossbar.
Worked out to have a square crossbar there.
Mills will take the free kick. Probably within her range. We'll see if she puts it on target or tries to bend it into an on-running left side. She does try to put it on target and leaves it wide right.
That was a good 40-yard shot just off to the right.
Moore will take the free kick for the Raiders. Another good one. First touched. Nice control by Nostrunt. Nice clear by Noss. Here's Mills again, guarded by Williams. Williams taps it off her foot. And Noss sends the long ball forward. It's going to go off the side. Mike, you coached with Steve for a few years, if I'm not mistaken.
I did. Those were some great years. Yep, he pulled me off the JV side and had me coach the boys with him for, I believe it was 2 or 3 years.
Nice. What's the most important thing he taught you in your time with him? Most valuable? Ooh.
Oh, geez, how do I point it to one thing? There's so many. Yeah, Steve's a great coach. He taught me a lot. He taught me more about patience. how to be patient with not only the buildup of the play, with the players. He's a great coach. He paid me to say that.
Patience, you say?
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason I don't coach, Mike. It will be a Raider throw-in. Looks like it will be Petrella taking it for U-32.
Yeah, one of those years we were fortunate enough to win the state championship on the boys' side. I believe it was 2015. It was a great group of guys.
One wasn't it? I'm trying to say 1-0 or 2-1 victory with a kind of a last minute goal, as I recall.
It was. I can still remember that play.
You get goosebumps thinking about it?
Oh boy, I get goosebumps when I see their parents, to be honest with you.
Ooh. Good step up that time. Jin Clayton playing a solid left back for the Raiders this evening. Solons have really worked this right side on their attack. Here's Meehan now. Run off the ball by Carlson. Deflection, Carlson giving up her body to deflect that one. Here's Noss keeping it in. And a lot of pressure there. And Noss sends it over the sideline.
Yeah, these backs are doing a great job manning up directly on their man. I can't tell you how great they're doing man on man. And Noss is there to clean it up if anybody does get past.
Noss very sure-footed, been on the varsity for a few years now, and even as a young player, very steady and very reliable with the ball on her foot.
Yeah, Steve would love to get her up a little bit farther in the offensive side, but she's so good in the back, it's hard to move her.
That's such a tough coaching decision, isn't it? Deciding where to put your strength, where to put your speed, and whether you build from the back or go for the attack, right? Is that something you decide early in the year as a coach? Or?
Oh, nice little giveaway right there. Fortunate not to have a handball.
Pasco got some leather on that one, but nice deflection by the Solons defense.
Yeah, you think going in that you might have one formation and some people surprise you, and you end up going a completely different direction.
I coach just at the lower levels where you could put a player at striker for half the game and sweeper for the other half of the game. So it took some of the guesswork out in 7th and 8th grade and lower.
Looks like they changed things up here. They have Esther running on the right flank now.
And Esther, a physical, strong player, so that's definitely going to test Jin Clayton. She's going to have to be ready to bump and bang a little bit.
Well, and like you were saying, with having Avery in the back now, that's how important that first goal is. To get that 1-0 lead, and then you can, sit one of your better players in the back that you're real confident that she's going to deflect all the pressure away.
Nice takeaway that time by Wilson. Claire Wilson battling with Turcotte in the back. Wilson shielding. And tipped out of bounds off the Solons. This really makes for an interesting, there may be two tiers in girls Division II soccer this year. The Rice-Harwood tier but I think the next rung on that ladder is this game right here. It's the Raiders and the Solons. Again, it speaks so highly of Central Vermont club soccer, whether it's kind of the feeder program, Onion River, but certainly Capital Soccer brings so much to Central Vermont, and they have players from Harwood and Montpelier and U-32. So.
And you can throw Stowe into that mix, who won the Division III championship for the girls' side.
So I would love to just go do a documentary about the Stowe boys as well. They've got to have a feeder program and a recurring coaching staff that has a system that really produces amazing teams. Here's Mills, her shot right into the hands of Moore.
Yeah, again, there's another shot from 30 yards out. I think U-32 will be happy if she stays there all night. Yeah, we get the Stowe side tomorrow at 4:30 at Stowe, and they have a great team. They're well coached. Shane Bufano, who also does Northern Vermont University, and also runs the Queen City program.
So NVU, what does he do for NVU?
Oh, he's the men's head coach.
He coaches Stowe and the men's. For how do you do both? Did they clone him?
I have no idea. And run the Queen City program.
Wow. Well, that's it. It's the dedication of a qualified individual that just puts their all into it and eats, sleeps, and breathes soccer then. Switched up onto the right side now, a little crossover, Turcotte. No, correction, that is Hutton still over on this right side. There's Noss, not messing around with under a minute to go here in this first half. Let's not let a cheapie in, and let's just get rid of it.
Yeah, it's great pressure by Little. Almost turned that ball over in the final third. I'm sure they would have been happy with that with 40 seconds remaining.
Throwing for U-32. So we'll go off of Solon. Solon's looking content to let some time run out, so they don't give up anything. Long ball forward. Williams does a good job deflecting that away. And that's going to do it for the first half. So Alyssa Frazier, long distance goal, puts the Raiders up 1-0, and that's it for this first half. We're going to step out for a quick break, and then we'll come back and hear from our sponsors. Mike, thanks for joining us for the first half. I'm not sure what your plans are, but
I think you talked me into sticking around for another half. I got a good seat here.
Then we'll be back, and Mike and I will break down a little analysis of the first half. You're watching Girls Division II High School Soccer on CBTSport.net, Orca Media, and we'll be right back. This high school sports game of the week was made possible by Bulldog Metal Recycling, 239 Bulldog Road, Middlesex. Metal Recycling, and now featuring mobile sea container rental. Bulldog Metal Recycling is a proud supporter of local area athletics and wants to thank all the members of the community and volunteers that are involved in helping the kids compete in athletic events in the Central Vermont area. Kids are tomorrow's leaders. Thanks a ton.
This game is also made possible by Vermont Fellowship of Christian Athletes, established in 1954, a community working to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. You can find more information at fcavermont.org, and you can contact them by email at glennolson@fca.org.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout Central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm.
We employ 44 plus people in Vermont.
People working here are proud of this product they're making. Our commercial lender at Community National has been incredibly supportive of our vision.
I trust the bank with the relationship that we've developed. They look at us as the people behind the company.
It's the Vermont Flannel Company. We make happiness in warmth and comfort.
Made possible by locally owned Packard Fuels, located in East Montpelier, Vermont. Packard Fuels is a proud supporter of local athletics and community events. Packard Fuels provides home heating oil and service throughout central Vermont. Owned by Ellery Packard III, Packard Fuels, 802-262-3835. Packard Fuels, keeping you warm. Welcome back to this Orca Media CVTsport.net presentation of girls Division II high school soccer. The U-32 Raiders lead the Montpelier Solons by a score of 1-0. Carl Parton here with Mike Noyes. And Coach, what do you say, first of all, if you are first-year Coach Jay Geibel to the Montpelier Solons team?
Well, it's obvious what they want to do. They're really trying to use Sienna to try to stir the drink there, and they're getting the ball up to Esther, who's putting it on feet out wide, and then they change things up a little bit and put her out wide. So obviously the game plan is to play from the inside out and try to beat those outside backs. What do I tell them? I tell them that they have to move the ball a little bit quicker and try to get that ball a little bit deeper into the zone, because they're taking shots from 25, 30, 35 yards, and those are easy collections for more.
Yeah, Mills definitely has the speed to get a breakaway on a through ball, but she's never alone, getting single or double teamed. And you talked about at halftime how well the U-32 Raider matchup defense was working out there. Yeah,
absolutely. With that, they're playing a 4-2-3-1, it looks like, and with those two defending midfielders holding Sienna in check. But they moved Sienna up the second part of that half in the last 10 minutes or so. So it looks like they're trying to get her a little bit more forward. So they just need to stay with that game plan of making sure that she doesn't hurt them. I think they're going to be okay.
Couple shout outs. Hello to Patrick Town, watching his younger sister Lauren up in Southern Maine University, I believe, and Noah McLean down in Connecticut, I think, and also watching the game. We miss you, Noah. We miss you on the broadcast, Mike, but Mike's doing pretty darn good.
Hey, I'm Noah McLean, but I'm no Noah, but I'm not taking your job, buddy.
Yeah, the mic will be warm for winter break when Noah comes back to visit us during basketball season.
Absolutely. You can have it, Noah. And how you doing, Slim?
All right, here we go. The Raiders will get the kickoff to start the second half, leading 1-0. Takeaway by the Solons. Making the run, Anya Rand. Rand battling with Wilson. Hard deflection on the pass. And great hustle. We've seen this for a full half, and we're seeing it again by Maya Pasco. Pasco with a through ball. O'Donnell running on the left-footed shot, and it's a save by Wozniak.
That's a great opportunity right there from the Raiders. 30 seconds into the half. Great ball.
Beautiful through ball. Good run by O'Donnell.
Yeah, and Pasco's continuing to have a great game. Great first half from her.
Just creating. Here's Frazier running onto it. Played away from Frazier by Sophia Flora. Originally in the starting lineup, scratched and getting her first minutes here at that center back spot. O'Donnell pressuring up, double teaming the ball. Ball played back by Hutton. Now the Solons are playing their strung together pass game, but again another takeaway. O'Donnell working up there with Pasco. Good pressure. In hockey, I guess you would call it forechecking. But they're definitely putting that pressure and making it difficult for the Solons to get things started.
Yeah, they're not giving them much space in the back, so they're stepping the ball very quickly, and Solons need to move that ball a little bit faster.
Here's Clayton looking for the through ball. O'Donnell's there. She's got space again. Run off it. Well defended by Flora. Ball played out to the side, intended for Hutton over the sideline. Raider throw-in. Pasco will take it. Onto the foot of Town. Town looking for the cross in the middle, deflected. That one played away by Voisin. And here's a breakaway, Mills. And I say breakaway, her mark defender wasn't with her, but here comes Williams to pick her right back up. That's as much free space as we've seen Mills get tonight, though.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten much, but she's definitely done well with what she's been given.
Warren comes and picks it up. Yeah, Mills, nothing on the stat sheet yet, but certainly how many tests has she put the U-32 defense to with her runs, passing, and speed off the dribble? Here's Carlson now. She gets around her defender. Good shield. Tapped off to the side to Voisin. Voisin crossing into the middle. Clayton with time, looking forward there to scoop it up, is Nostrand. Coming back to take it away, though, is Pasco.
Oh, nice ball.
O'Donnell looking for Frazier, still going back toward the Montpelier end. And Flora clears it away. Here comes a counter for Nostrand. Nostrand, teammate on the wing is Carlson, and Carlson keeps it in. Couldn't get around on that to cross it, so Moore picks up the easy grounder. Nope, it did go over the end line.
Sun gave her a little bit more room on that last run. I'm sure Coach Town wanted her to be a little bit closer.
Good trap down by Wilson. Wilson shielding, bumped off the ball. Here's Town. Nice play forward, looking for Frazier. It was Turcotte making the tap away. Mills with a through ball. And here's Carlson. She's got space, gets the shot, and off the post.
That was a great effort by Carlson on that one. Used her body to make that turn. They've got her back up at that target position to start the second half and almost made him pay.
Mills creating on the mistake by the Raiders, and there's two best friends now that Evie Moore has, the crossbar and the right post.
She's got one left.
This ball on the foot of Town. Town looking for the pass to Frazier. Frazier taps it back outside. This one goes over the sideline. Nice thought by Petrella looking for the through ball down the line, but just rolled out. Good turn. Kick that time by Nostrand. Here's Meehan. Helped by Town. Nostrand crosses into the middle. Carlson. And need away, Jen Clayton that time. Clayton with another step up. Excellent, 2 in a row of solid steps. Sent out of bounds by Hutton off of the Raiders, so Solon throw-in. Here's Carlson. And if you're Coach Town, Mike, you really don't change your recipe here. Even you kind of are ready for the reaction of change positions, but you still have to like what the Raiders are doing in the second half against this Solon attack.
Yeah, I think they're still staying in that same formation. Oh, and there's a play to Evie. Easily picked up. They're staying in that same formation, and I think they're going to try to make the most of the mistakes that the Solons make in the back while still trying to deflect all that pressure that comes right up through the middle, generated mostly by Sienna Mills.
Frazier with a nice skip header, pressuring up on Turcotte in the back, but it will go out of bounds off the sidelines. Turcotte will take the throw-in. Here's Frazier looking for the through ball to O'Donnell. Gets past the defense for the Solons. O'Donnell pressuring up on Flora. And this one's going to go over the sideline. Goal kick for the Solons.
That's good hustle by O'Donnell. Down the side, almost made him pay for that, stopping the ball right on the end line.
Wozniak will take the kick for Montpelier.
Another short play out of the back from Montpelier, looking to create some space.
And Emily Fuller might have rushed that, but I'll tell you why. It's Maya Pasco. Maya Pasco, scrappy and tenacious over in that left front for the Raiders. She's hard to get by.
Yeah, and you'd think that with Alyssa Frazier's boot on the right side, they might try to go that direction, but they keep trying to wear out that left side.
Petrella hustles on to the loose ball, but taken away by the Solons. Here's Mills. Good lead pass down the left side. Good cutback run by Voisin.
We got some space here.
Frazier sends the through ball across.
That was a perfect ball.
Here's a chance. Oh, and coming out nicely is Wozniak.
That ball could not have been threaded any easier or any better. Very difficult pass.
Maybe one half a dribble too much for Pasco that time, and Wozniak sprung at just the right time. Wilson can't keep it in. It will be a throw-in for the Solons. This one's going to go off Mills out of bounds. Petrella will take the throw for the Raiders. You know, a post and a crossbar for the Solons, two great opportunities, but a couple unrealized opportunities for the Raiders too, where they kind of put it on the goalie instead of on goal.
Yeah, that ball was just a hair out of her reach, but she did really well to get to that ball and beat the first two defenders.
Petrella will take the throw-in for U-32. Cleared away. Booted right back in by Noss. Here's Williams looking in, and Wozniak, well, waits on that one. Lets her defense play it. She has faith in Flora at that center back spot. Frazier trying to get around and cross that one in. Deflected nicely, and it was Turcotte getting her body in front of that one.
Yeah, you really want the goalie to take charge of that box and come out and get that easy ball, and now we're deep in their territory.
Here's Wilson around one defender, but clearing it out was Flora. Stepping up for the Raiders, played back. Here's Noss.
Looks like Coach Town has Noss in a deep sweeper situation right here and for her position. Not going to let anybody by her.
Petrella will take the throw for U-32. O'Donnell crosses it into the middle. Here's a chance. Cut back, left-footed shot, deflected by Flora. Great opportunity there for Pasco again, but even better defense. Here's the counterattack by the Solons. Mills has some space now. Good thought on the through ball. Cleared away by Meehan. Smart play by Meehan, because Carlson was coming on strong, and you don't want to get in a bumping match. You're not going to win that one on a loose ball in the open field against Carlson.
No, and the Raiders were fortunate right there because they were down numbers in the back, and Mills gave that ball up maybe a little bit too soon.
He's trapped by Frazier. Tackle by Voisin, and it will be out of bounds off U-32. We have a substitute checking in for the Solons. Looks like Ava Hollinsworth, the junior, will come in to play this left wing spot. Carlson is there, but another well-played ball by Clayton. Here's a shot. Moore tips it away. I'm not sure if that was on target or not. Evie Moore was not sure, so she did the smart thing and kept it going away from the goal area.
Yeah, that's great effort right there. If you're not sure, make sure it goes out.
This will be a corner for the Solons. First of the night, I believe. Mills will take it. Might be second. Here's Mills' cross. It is second. Ooh, and a deflection. It's loose, and it's a goal for the Solons.
Well, Mills with a great corner kick right there to get that on the far post. Settled it to the ground and found its way in.
And let's see if I can. Let's see, I believe it was Nostrand.
There were so many people in front of that box, I couldn't see who got that.
I had my eye on the person, but she didn't turn, so I could see her number until all the way back, until she got back to midfield. And when we catch a break here in a second, we'll try to go to the instant replay and see if we get a better look at it. But it was a big crowd. Knotted up at one anyway.
Yeah, that's why you throw that ball into the box, and that was a great corner kick. Just overwhelmed them with numbers.
Frazier drops it off to Williams. Here's the shot, and deflected. It's going to go out of bounds off the Raiders. Let's see if we can. Here's the corner kick by Mills, and pretty sure it was Nostra.
Oh, there's a bad giveaway in the final third off a goal kick, and Frazier had a good crack at it.
Here's a boot by Town, and it goes over the crossbar. Good pressure by U-32. And how often do you see directly after a goal, the team that just scored lets down a little bit, and then a barrage of intensity from the team that let up the goal? And
yeah, U-32 is kind of got a little fire under it after that last goal. They're running a little bit harder, defending a little bit harder.
Here's a run down the right side. It's Carlson. Nice cross into the middle. Knocked away by Williams. Oh! That was the crossbar again, or was it the left post?
I don't know, but that's number 3. And Morris thanking her lucky stars on that one.
All right. With all this Solon's post and crossbar hitting, we may have to repaint here after this game. Rubbing the white off the post and the crossbars. Carlson with an amazing trap. Oh, and the shot goes off the side of her foot.
U-32 is content to bang this ball off the 6 on goal kicks, while the Solons will try to play short out of the back.
It's definitely the system that the Solons have gone with for several years. Been very successful with it. Always in the top tier of girls Division II soccer, with a couple championships sprinkled in. Carlson to the cross, and Moore is there to knock it down.
Again, there's a shot from 25 yards out, easily collected by Moore.
Ball first touched by Rand. Rand looking forward, nice step up. That was Jen Clayton again. Clayton playing a solid back spot this evening for the Raiders. Here's Williams on Mills. Mills with the ball, nice cutback. Mills has space around the corner. Williams closes in. Oh, and she slides it in though. Mills put some English on that one. Little spin, and it skimmed off the wet, dewy grass past Moore.
Yeah, there's the speed of Mills going one-on-one with Williams on that one, and had her by a step. And Williams was in pretty good position, but Mills with the left was too good.
So the Raiders trailing by 1 now to an inspired attack by the Solons. And this ball goes over the sideline. Looks like it will be Clayton that wins the throw-in. Looking ahead, she gets it on the foot of Pasco. Petrella on the foot of Mills again. The dangerous Mills looking for the through ball. It's a good one. Moore on the run, and good intensity, good clean slide by Moore.
And that's what you want from your keeper, to come out there and take charge of that box and collect those. It was a good effort.
It's Hollinsworth that went flying. Good hustle by her, too, coming onto that one. Another excellent opportunity for an insurance goal for the Solons. Here's Carlson, tapping it ahead to Anya Carlson. Dispossessed by Pasco. Pasco with another takeaway. How many times have we said Pasco with a takeaway tonight, Mike?
Yeah, and how many times have we said Carlson with a nice pass to an running wing player. She's doing great with playing with her back to the defense.
I talk about, from a strategic standpoint, I like having a big, strong sweeper, but having a strong striker that can really create in the way you just described is of great value as well.
Yeah, and there it is again.
Perfect ball. Noss keeps it in bounds. Ahead to Clayton. It's kind of like posting up in basketball. You have that super strong striker there that can get it in, draw the defense, and then things open up all around them.
Exactly, and the thing that they're doing the second half that they weren't doing the first half was running onto that ball from the outside position.
Clayton dumps back for Noss. Carlson pressuring up. Here's Moore, and she clears it away. Here's Frazier. Bumped off the ball by Turcotte, but it goes out of bounds off the line. Raiders will get the throw. Petrella will take the throw in. Finds Frazier.
There's a great battle for two strong girls, great players.
Nostrant, the junior. Frazier, the freshman. Petrella with a throw, looking ahead, intended for Town. Finds Wilson. Well defended by Anya Rand. Petrella with a nice tackle. Ooh, and that's going to be a tough one. Turcotte gets whistled for the foul. Free kick.
Surprised there wasn't some color on that.
It looked bad from our angle. So this is within striking distance for free kick Frazier.
Let's see if we can get ahead on the other side of this on the far post.
Yeah, I like that strategy too. Curl it a little bit and maybe reward Pasco for her hard work. Blocked away by the Solons defense.
They had all 11 back there on that free kick. Don't want anything getting by anybody.
Here's Pasco with a shot and deflected away. Great stop by Wozniak, and that one was bouncing trickier than it looked.
Yeah, I think with that, like you said, that the dew on that grass is making that ball pretty hard to handle for these keepers.
Definitely it kind of does a skip slide instead of a bounce. Not many teams play night soccer, so it's certainly something that a lot of teams aren't used to. Both of these teams have the advantage of lights on their pitch. Oh, the deflection, and it was Wilson coming in for it, but I think that might be off of Hutton, who stepped in and knocked it away. So Frazier will get another corner. Here it is. It's a good one. First touch by the Solons and cleared away. That was cleared by Anya Rand. The Raiders pretty committed on the corner kick. Are able to get back. Here's Mills with Williams. Gets around two defenders. There she is again. Avery Noss clears it away.
Yeah, Tova Williams did a good job staying with her. Got by her a little bit, but forced a bad touch, and Avery was there to clean it up.
Here's Turcotte. A lot of time, a lot of space. Finds Mills. Mills drops it back. Turcotte, and there's the do again. That you can see that one slip right through Turcotte's trap.
U-32's had good success pressuring that back line when they are trying to play it out of the back. I'm surprised they're not pressuring that a little bit harder down a goal here this late in the game.
Frazier with a nice volley forward. It will be a throw-in for U-32. Petrella will step up to take it. Just going to look for Wilson in the middle, headed away. Here's Mills. Nice look forward. Carlson running on. Noss is there. Changes direction, but the surge by the Solons picks it up. It's Nostrand. Here's the breakaway, the shot, and Moore with a save.
That's great individual effort by Nostrand to get through basically the entire defense by herself. Excellent work.
And down by one goal, U-32 has to gamble a little bit more. They can't settle back into their defensive scheme. Here's Mills again with a cross. Cleared away by Clayton. It's still in bounds though. Nostrand with a middle shot in the middle. Deflected away, and Noss is able to clear it. Anya Carlson was there, but two defenders right in her pocket, wasn't able to get the shot off. Good opportunity by the Solons again.
Yeah, when Avery has to step to help out on defense, it leaves that middle wide open, and the Solons almost took advantage there.
Turcotte with the throw. Turcotte sends it back in. Here's Carlson. Noss chips it away. Here's the shot. Saved by Moore. Anya Rand got the boot on that one. Again, with the moisture in the air, put it on target and see what happens. If it doesn't go, there's always an opportunity even for a rebound on a night like tonight.
Yeah, and I'm glad she caught that one in the air instead of letting it bounce. I think that's going to help her out.
Here's Mills again. Little tip-off, give and go.
Nice
with
combination
Nostrand. That was a nice one too. That's almost like a drill in practice, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah, that's a staple, I think, of what they try to do. That was well played.
It's going to be a high kick against the Raiders. Should be a free kick for Montpelier. Stepping up to take it will be Anya Rand. Well played. Was that Meehan on that side? Or I think it was Meehan. Here's an attack by the Raiders. It is Pasco. Drops it back to Clayton. This one goes over the sideline. Solon's throw-in.
Pasco running down the sideline, defended by 2 players there. Maybe they got the message that she's pretty good.
Yeah, we definitely have some promise for the future. U-32, 3 freshmen already contributing a lot on the varsity here.
Yeah, all 3 playing really well today.
Here's Pasco looking forward. The takeaway by Hutton. Hutton sends it. Long, trapped down and knocked away by Noss. Solon's for the throw-in. At what point do you try to bring up an extra attacker, Mike, in a situation like this, down by 1 with just over 10 to go?
Yeah, they've had pretty good opportunities here and there. I mean, they haven't pressured the entire game, but they've definitely had their chances. I'd say, when there's about 8 to 10 minutes left, I think it's time to push.
Flora clears that one away. Little in hot pursuit. Turcotte plays back to Flora. Flora taps it over the first line of Raider defense. Coming on strong is Meehan. Back into the Solon's end. Carlson now. Dispossessed by Clayton. Clayton now with a run. Looks to the corner. He's going to send it in for Pasco. It's Fuller back there, and she taps it off Pasco's foot. Goal kick, Solon's.
Yeah, Clayton did a great job stepping into that passing lane. She's seen Esther do that, maybe a dozen times tonight.
Here's Turcotte. Pressured by Frazier, and Frazier wins the throw-in for the Raiders.
And this is what we need to see for the last 11 minutes of this game. Pressure in the final third, especially when they're trying to play it out of the back. Now we've got throw-in really deep.
Petrella will take it again for U-32. Here's the throw. Bouncing along the line. Wilson crosses across the goal mouth. Cleared away, partially still in the box though. Little gets a boot on it, deflected away.
A great opportunity there.
Coach Geibel had to be holding his breath on that one.
Oh, what a great pass right from the end line.
Looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Raiders.
They got a Solon down.
Oh. Yeah, that was a big scrum in there. A lot of bodies flying, a lot of kicks being unleashed.
Not really sure what happened right there, but Coach Town still playing with Avery Noss, deep sweep position. I wonder if he's going to move her up here with 10-20 left in this match, try to get the equalizer. Just whispered something in her ear.
Turcotte up and running off under her own power. That's good news. Looks like Alyssa Free Kick Frazier is lining up to take this one. Substitute checking in for the Solons for Turcotte, who is down, is Pilar Abel. Here's Frazier's kick. It's low, it's hard, it's on goal. Deflected away by Wozniak.
Has a great free kick, driven ball on the wet grass. Got the rebound. No Raiders there to clean it up. Put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, definitely a dangerous ball There's Carlson using her body well again and then setting the table for her teammate making the run. Crossed into the middle. Nice thought that time by Hollinsworth. Moore was there to scoop it up. She's going to go over the sideline. Solon's throw in. Abel with a throw in. Deflected out by the Raiders. Coach Town didn't go too deep into his bench, but he had the personnel out there that he wanted for this one. And they certainly played well in the positions he had them in. Frazier with a long ball down the line keeps it in. Nice trap by Abel, and that's going to be knocked off the Raiders.
Yeah, Donald did a nice job coming in, playing the striker position for Greta Little. Real good minutes, couple good chances. Now he's got the speedster back up top.
He's going to go over the sideline. Throwing for the Solons again. Solon's moving it up that sideline. Abel will take it again. And again. Picking up yardage. This is run for 7, run for 7, run for 7.
Yeah, and at least we have a Montpelier player running after the ball. And probably be content to walk to get this one.
I watch my share of Premier League, and this is certainly where you see a guy get bumped a little and sit there for 3 or 4 minutes rolling around in the ground.
Yeah,
right?
luckily they don't do that at this level, and thank goodness. We'll blow the whistle and stop the clock.
Here comes Frazier. She sends the long ball into the middle, misplayed. Here's Little. Ooh, two Solons run into each other, but it's cleared away. Nice by Flora. Flora's had a nice second half at that sweeper spot after not getting minutes in the first. She's really been a key to the defensive success for this Solons team.
They're certainly turning away all the pressure that U-32 has been able to muster.
Nice step by Abel that time. Shot deflected. Here's Flora. Turns it upfield, right on the foot of Carlson. Anya Carlson. Takeaway by Wilson. Here's Frazier. If she has space, she gets some space, pulls the trigger, and Wozniak makes the stop. It was wide right of the post, but good team scrappy defense that time, pressuring Frazier, so she couldn't get the big boot off.
Yeah, she had 3 of them on her on that play. And still somehow managed to get a shot off.
Town with a nice move. Mills with a takeaway. Sienna Mills on the counter now.
Got a 3v3 here. Nice little through ball.
This is going to go wide left.
Yeah, that was good defending. Pushing her out wide, making her use her left foot. Ball sailed wide.
Moore with a nice goal kick. First touch by the Solons. Good step up by Clayton. Here's Frazier with some space.
Got some room to work.
Battles through the tackle, and it's going to be off of U-32, throw in Montpelier. Takeaway by Town, looking for Wilson in the middle. Town still possessing. Tries to tap it forward. Nice clear. That one by Anya Rand. Rand has had a nice game defensively, stepping up on some 50-50 balls.
Yeah, Anya doing a nice job right there in the middle of the field.
Here's Clayton with a throw-in for U-32. Deflected away by the Solons. Good step up by Meehan. Nostrunt with a through ball on the foot of Carlson. Carlson sees Mills. Mills has one-on-one. Takes the long shot, deflected possibly. Nope.
We're going to call that a goal kick.
It looked, well, you know, whatever. Looked like a well-defended ball, but goes wide. And here's a counterattack for the Raiders. Knocked away nicely by Flora again. Good volley by Williams for U-32. Making the run is Nostrunt again. Nostrunt with a nice cutback, looking wide to the right. Finds Carlson. Anya looking for Mills on the overlap. Mills down the right side, guarded tightly by Meehan. And Meehan taps it out of bounds, throw in for Montpelier.
Yeah, some teams will be content trying to possess and knock the ball around with the lead. Montpelier still trying to score.
The best defense is a good offense.
That's what they say.
Here's Mills now. Cross into the middle, deflected. Nostrunt and a trip up in the box, and that is going to be a penalty kick. And that was more of a tangle than a trip, but it, you know, it in the stat sheet, it's a trip.
Yeah, she was coming through with some pace. Got tripped up by a U-32 defender. I think that was Nostrunt. Looks like she's going to take it.
She earned it. Nostrunt, the junior, will step up for the PK. Evie Moore with a save.
That's great anticipation by Evie. Went to her left. Ball was low. Pinned it to the ground.
And
2:43 left.
Got her body in front of it too on this wet grass. So excellent job by Moore to prevent a larger Solon lead. Some tipped out of bounds over the sideline by Clayton. Good run by Anya Carlson. Nostrunt now in the middle with the ball. Guarded by Town. Gets the shot off, and Moore is there. Here's Moore. Booming punt. Under 2 minutes. Solons just need to work those passes. Here's Hutton. Oh, another takeaway by Pasco. Pasco might give the Raiders another look, but Flora has another plan as she sends that one wide out of bounds.
Pasco's worked hard tonight. She looks gassed out there, as she should be. She's got a minute and a half left. Still working hard.
Rand will take the free kick for Montpelier. Carlson is there, no defender on her. She stays on side, gets the shot off, but puts it wide right. I think there was a missed assignment there, Mike.
Boy, that was close to being offside. She timed her run really well. Got behind the defense.
A good challenge there by Little. Coming away with it, though, is Rand. Moore will pick this one up. Moore doesn't mess around. Quick, long punt.
Smart play, get it out of her hands quickly with 40 seconds left.
Good challenge by Town. Here's Wilson. Frazier now on the line. Abel with a nice redirect. Noss booms it forward. And that looks like it's going to do it. A valiant effort by the Raiders, but a great performance in the second half by the Montpelier Solons to come away with a 2-1 victory. The Solons improve to 4-1. The Raiders drop to 2-1. Mike, just one more thing to go before we leave. We have to pick the Tournament Specialties CVTsport.net Player of the Game to give the CVTsport.net Player of the Game T-shirt to.
Oh, I think without question, Mills played brilliantly today. She was impressive. She had the corner kick that set up the goal, and obviously had the other one.
Yep, I agree. That's a good choice. So congratulations. Sienna Mill, you are the CVTsport.net Player of the Game. That's going to do it for us, Mike. So thank you for joining us. That mic is open for you anytime you want. You're always welcome here.
It's a little less stressful on this side, I'll tell you.
Even if you're not Noah, we still like you up here with us.
That's right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mike. And I'd like to thank our cameraman, Kenneth Brusso. Once again, the final score, final time, the Montpelier Solons defeat the U-32 Raiders by a score of 2-1. This has been a joint Orca Media CVTsport.net presentation of girls high school soccer. I'm Carl Parton, saying that I'm praying for each and every one of you, for your peace, for your safety, for your health, and most of all for your freedom. Vaya con Dios, my friends.